conquered all of Europe, and we will never stop. From Paris on to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly, the fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. The fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. Ale, 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 ale,
Yeah, good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thanks for joining me. I had to put you on mute there, Kopfather, because you can hear you in the background. Yeah, so big up, bless up to everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening for tonight actually, to be honest. For a football talk, you know what I mean? Yeah, football talk. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification button. Okay, you'll be notified whenever I go live. In the description, I have got 3 links inside there. I've got my link to my Twitter account. Please follow me on Twitter. Click the link for that one. Also, I have Kopfather's shop in there. The t-shirt shop, the website, it's in there. It's in there. Looking pretty good, to be honest. I should give it a little plug a bit later on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, I have Book Him Refs link inside there. Please like and subscribe to his channel as well. Doing some brilliant stuff there. Yeah, man. So, boy, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. We're here. And Mo's not too happy with the transfer movements at the moment. Are you, Mo?
The better question is any of us happy, to be fair, as of right now?
No.
Not really.
Before you go off on your tangent, Mo, big up on X. We're live on X as well, guys. We've already got 1 like, which is always nice.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, my friend. So talk to me, man. What are you saying about the transfers and that? Oh, well, come and talk to me.
Thing is, yeah, forget the transfers to the side. Put the transfers to the side. What the fuck is going on in Liverpool right now?
Nobody knows.
What? On a serious note, yeah, forget the transfers at the side. Put the transfers to the side now.
Yeah.
Where's this club heading to? Where is FSG doing? I'm talking about Henry specifically. Seeing what that double agent is doing. I'm talking about Richard Hughes. What is he doing with Al Hilal and what he's doing with Liverpool at the same time, simultaneously? Because that makes sense.
Yeah. Double agent, you know.
Yeah.
007 business there.
And him watching the other club in the country, talking about the Arsenals, I'm talking about the Chelseas, talking about the Tottenhams, talking about even City, United, every single one doing business, especially Tottenham, who finished 17th back to back.
Yeah.
Doing business, actually trying to make their club better, saying sorry to their fans, actually making it up to their fans. And we are here sitting after the season we've spent that much money. Season before that, we won the league.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Season after that, we finished fifth, barely in the Champions League, because they kept that manager, which is gone now. There's no need to talk about him.
Yeah.
And now, arguably the greatest player in the club's history has left, and he decided to leave in March. We're about to enter August, and there's no fucking replacement for him.
Yeah. I don't get that, actually. I don't get that.
There's no replacement for him. Ibrahima Konate left. The only fit centre back we have right now, which technically he's not fit, is Virgil van Dijk.
Yep.
Name me a right back in this club that is actually fit to play right now.
Isn't Frimpong fit to play?
Frimpong's fit to play.
Jeremy Frimpong is not a right back.
He's a right wing back.
Name me an actual right back in Liverpool Football Club right now.
Well, that was the point.
I think that's injured again.
Yeah.
Gomez got injured minute 6 or minute 7 when we were playing against Sunderland 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Name me a 6 in this club.
Endo will be still there.
Mind you.
This club is going down in the abyss, and FSG is just watching it, enjoying it. And we are here, saying, save our fucking football club. I'm sorry for cussing, Uncle. This is
No, go for it.
But I'm actually beyond angry right now. That double agent, because hold on. How can you work in 2 clubs at the same time, but hindering one club while you're working on the other better? Put it this way.
I always say
I know he's doing a lot of stuff with Al Hilal. Where did fucking Somerville end up at?
Al Hilal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we not have that kind of player? Because Somerville, you can say he's at his prime right now, but at the same time, he wants to go for his money. He wants to build his family, build his wealth for his family. That's good on him. Good on you, lad. No problem with that. But at the same time, Somerville going to Al Hilal is a big, big move. Let's all be honest here. Where is that same move to Liverpool Football Club, who is, let's be honest, is your fucking priority right now? Where is it? What is Michael Edwards doing in this club?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Who's his replacement?
Mike Gordon.
Yeah.
Do we have a replacement right now?
Yeah, Mike Gordon.
No, Uncle, we don't. We don't.
So all we got at the moment is Richard Hughes doing nothing.
No, he is doing something, but unfortunately not for us.
So that means he's doing nothing then, because we only care about Liverpool. We don't give a crap about Al Hilal.
There is
Yeah, I know
literally.
that, but I'm just saying that day. You have to laugh at the day of the irony, because I know we don't give a crap about Bayern Munich, but it's the irony of it. You have to laugh at the irony of it. The irony is at the day. The irony is at the day that's sort of like he's doing something for two clubs that's got nothing to do with us, because it's not just Bayern Munich, it's Al Hilal as well. He's doing it for them as well. Do you know what I mean? Both of these clubs have got nothing to do with us. So you have to laugh at the irony of sort of like what is going on. Do you know what I mean? It's like Michael Edwards has left, and what's had to happen is they've brought in. Well, they've literally put Mike Gordon in the position of like what Michael Edwards was. So effectively, Mike Gordon is the CEO now. He's CEO now. You know what I mean? And he's supposed to be looking after all football operations, and that includes at the day sporting director and so forth. I mean, he's supposed to be doing all that. So then you have to ask yourself, why is it that a guy, and they just put it this way, this has never been done in the history of football. This has never been done, mind you. somebody tell me, if somebody can prove to me that this has been done before in the history of football, well, then I'll stand corrected. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this hasn't been done. If you allow somebody to actually work on another club on behalf of another club, and two of those clubs that you're working for are nothing to do with your club, and the club that you're actually working for, yeah, needs transfers.
Never
Do you know what I
seen
mean?
it before. Never seen it.
I've never seen it. It's never happened. It's never happened. I don't know where Mo's gone. Mo's gone in there. I mean, oh, it's never happened.
Dropped out.
Yeah, he's gone back in there. It's never happened before.
No.
It's just never happened before. So the irony of it, you have to laugh. Let me help some of these chats. In the meantime, hi uncle, that's come from Natasha. Also says hi Kopfather. Come from Natasha. Natasha says, hi Mo, where have you been? You have not been on for a while. He's gone at the moment. He's probably having some problems with his probably internet or something like that. At the moment. Natasha says, looks like Bucko. Hold on. Wait there. Stay there 1 minute. Just stay there 1 minute. Sorry, my whole electric went off in there. His electric's gone off. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he'll probably come back in a minute. It looks like Barcola is the dude. He's done. I reckon Ryan next. I don't think if we get Barcola, we won't get Ryan. We won't get Ryan. So, I mean, I think they're more likely, yeah. Look at other targets that they need for the team. You know what I'm saying? It's taking me 2 minutes. They'll probably look at other targets they will need for the team. That's what they will do. You know what I mean? They won't get Ryan Bucker. I'll be very surprised if Ryan comes in. Very surprised. Big up lads, that's coming from Ravi. Let me just change up my let me change up my screen. Let me change up my screen. So 1 second, bro. Bear with me. Bear with us. Bear with us. That's it. That's better, isn't it? That's better now. Yeah.
Yep. Big up, Ravi.
Yeah, all right. So I just don't think they'll get anybody else. You know what I mean? And I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Hi, Ravi. That's come from Natasha. Ravi says, I'm confused. Are we getting Barcola or not? I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but if we don't want to pay the money, then just walk away. Like, yeah, Craig Davis, yeah.
We're not going to because we've just agreed personal terms, and as soon as personal terms is agreed, if you then walk away from the player, you never wanted him in the first place. So why agree personal terms? Yeah,
it's true. Natasha says, "Hey there." Oh, Ravi says, "Hey there" to Natasha. I don't know why Ravi don't like Barcola. I don't know why. I see Coupe might be available. Would you have him at Liverpool? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would. Yeah. For sure. I would take both Coupe and Ryan. I'm not bothered if Ryan hasn't played that much at Liverpool. We can make him a great player.
And we have a lot of history of doing that.
Yeah, but we can also make also the same can apply to Barcola.
Uncle, we can make him a great player.
Yeah. Uncle is on form tonight. Oh, thank you. Hi, let's come from Jack Mason. Big up Jack Mason 10. It looks like you're new around there. Please hit the like button. Huh?
Look on the comments he made a bit further down. I'm not so sure.
Oh yeah, fucking prick. Hold on. Where's my mods in the place, man? Come on, you mods. You gotta sort of like do your job, man. Hold on, let me fucking move him. Mods, you gotta do your bit job, man. I don't make you mods for nothing. Come on, man. Hi, Jack. Jack, I do not suck. Where are you? What are you on? Yeah,
With an image like that, it was Shrek with Mike Wazowski's legs and hands. It was never going to be someone serious, was it?
I fucking put him out anyway. I keep telling you, with being this poor in the window, 21 Prems and 6 Champions League won't come. We got 6 Champions League. What you
I
mean
think it was
7?
7.
Yeah, it must be 7. Must be 7. Mo should go on Question Time. He will be good on in the debates. Big up everyone. Come from Clive. Love and respect to Clive. Get Mo on the board quick. Him and Uncle would sort it out. Thank you.
True.
Hi, Clive. Also, love Roz. Big up.
Big up, Chris.
Hi, Chris. That's come from Tasha. Yep. Big up. Hi, Nat. That's come from Clive. Family. Yeah. Family. Okay. Yes. They are.
All good.
Smashing. Hugo, you gotta get rid of that picture, man. You know what I mean? Big up chat. Release clause. Release. I think clause is supposed to say clause for Ryan about 100 million. It is.
I'll say go and pay it then. Screw it.
Hi, Hugo. That's come from Natasha. Why surprise him coming here? What's that?
Why surprise him coming here? Why would you be surprised if he comes here? He means that's you.
Who comes here?
Barcola, because you've been saying that Barcola's not coming to us.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, like, we know FSG don't do the right thing.
We know.
That's what I'm trying to say. They don't do the right thing. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I'm not saying, and they sort of like, he won't come in because he don't want.
He's clarified. He means Ryan.
Oh, okay. Well, that means what I say is because if Liverpool spent 130 or 140 million on Barcola, they're not going to spend another 100 million on Ryan. Just not going to do it, I don't think.
Sorry, Uncle. Why not?
Why want to do it? Because it's FSD.
The market is now. No, the thing is, that's the problem. The market now, 100 million is like the new 50, 60 million now.
I agree.
That's the market.
But they sell our players to bring in more players. So who would be on the chopping block to afford 140 million, 100 million? A lot of the players would be on the chopping block. Last season, we made 237 million worth of sales by selling players. They'll do the same thing again. That's why we didn't spend all those years on the clock, because you never allowed them to do that.
Do you know what it is? I don't think it's so much as a fact of like, them having to sell players and this and that. Yeah, I just don't think what it is with FSG. You got realize with FSG is that me and Fuzz, we talk about this loads of times. We always talk about this, right? FSG, right? Them clowns up there, they're allergic to success.
Mm-hmm.
They're allergic to success, right? To be honest, and that will be sort of like, the most easiest and the most sensible thing to do will be to buy Barcola and Ryan. Any other team would do that. Any other team would just like say, right, you want his release clause is 100 million, and if they feel that this guy can work wonders for the team, they will go and buy them. Do you know what I mean? They will go and buy them still, right?
Well, actually, what they should be doing is buying a team to win now, so then they don't have to spend for a few years. If they were smart, that's what they do.
Yeah, but they're not smart.
Young players, let them grow into the team, so you don't have to spend so much money every season.
Bro, they're not smart like that. That's what this. They're not smart like that. Do you know what I mean? That will be to me at the end of the day the most easiest and the most sensible thing to do. They don't do it. You understand what I'm talking about? They don't do it. They always take the hard route. It's like for instance, right, when we spent all that money on like Isaac, Ekatike, Verts, Frimpong, and Kirkes, yeah, spent all the money. But the main ingredients, right? When I say ingredients that we was missing was a DM, centre back, and a left winger. They never would have got them. Do you know what I mean? So if they was really serious about success, they would have got these players. Do you understand what I'm saying? They would have had what they would. Yeah, but what they would have had, if you look at it, right, it's a sensible, easy thing to do. If they couldn't get the deal across the line for Mark Gay on the deadline day, yeah, well then what you do in there, you put a deal in place that sort of like in January he comes to Liverpool. You say, all right, then you know what, you know what, then you know what, right? You ain't got replacement, right, for your player that you're taking out. Right, I hear that, right? You know what we'll do? We'll buy him, yeah, and we'll loan him back to you till January. Yeah? That will give you enough time and day to get something in place with, in January. Yeah? They could have done that. Because remember the day, you know, what they done with Jackie, right, was they bought him in January and loaned him back to Rennes. Why couldn't they do the same thing with Crystal Palace? Because they're allergic to sets. And so
FSG have always been reactive, not proactive.
Yeah, exactly. They're allergic to success. That's what it comes down to. Because that's if they've done this thing before with other players, why in God's name they couldn't have done it to Mark Gay? Instead what they done, we said like, all right then, cool. Left it like, all right then, cool. Yeah. January comes and day. Where did he go? Man City. He goes to Man City. And then what they do, and this is what I'm talking about, like them doing sort of like making things hard for themselves, doing the hardest things instead of sort of like the easiest things. What they did, and this explains the hardest thing. What they did, they bought Jamie Jacquet, right, in January for 60 million, but you know, on the flip side, he's only going to come in at the end of the season. You know what I mean? He's only going to come in the season. Do you know what I mean? That's the hardest thing to do, because had sort of like they got Jamie Jacquet in, yeah, got him in January, maybe and the results that sort of like Arnie Slot had, maybe they wouldn't be so bad. Do you know what I mean? Having another defender there, and then like Arnie Slot wanted Gertruda, and they fucked that one up as well. They messed that one up as well. You have to say it, and these guys they're allergic to success. Allergic.
They are 100%. None of the people owned by FSG like the owners. That tells you everything you need to know.
Because some of the things that what they do, I just can't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. You're making life hard for yourself. Do you know what I mean? You understand? You're making life hard for yourself. Big up Natasha. Yeah, just like he put an emoji there. I mean, we are Liverpool. We need these top players to compete. You're right, Hugo. We do need these top players to compete, but obviously, they don't see it like that. Do you know what I mean? Was listening to the hits of 1977 yesterday, Rods. Hot chocolate, you know, you win again, stuff like that. Yeah, man, Earl Brown, man. He's dead, actually, passed away. With Areola, he will get the best out of our players. He's going to have to, I'm afraid.
That will just make him another Jurgen Klopp, where the owners will go, well, he doesn't need signings, because look what he's doing with the squad. He can win with that squad.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Double-edged sword. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You know? No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mo. You know what I mean? I just don't think they do the right things, Mo. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand, Mo?
Mm-hmm. They don't know what's right. That's the better. That's how you say it better.
Yeah.
They see what's the right path, and then they go choose the complete opposite of it. And it's just that they're doing it on purpose. This should kind of flipping piss us off.
Yeah.
Whatever fills their own pocket, because let's all be honest here, they got Liverpool just to fill their own pockets.
Yeah.
Simple. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the club. They don't care about the club's history. They don't care about anything that has Liverpool Football Club name on it. They don't care, bro. Can this thing fill my pockets with money? Can this thing fill my pocket with greed? The answer is yes to both. Fuck everyone else, and fuck everything else. Simple. That's FSG for you. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm actually sick and tired of it.
How much did they say they're putting Liverpool up for?
6 billion. Is it 6 billion? Said it's worth 6 billion. Said Liverpool's worth 6 billion.
Mods, get rid of Andy Kipster. He's a dick.
Oh, I'll sort that in a minute. I did a poll. There's a poll. LFC fans, if you guys had to pick one of these players, who are you picking? Barcola or Ryan? Yeah, you're gonna pick one. So far,
he knows the Premier League and he knows Areola.
Yeah. Well, so far, it is Barcola's winning the race at 56% of the votes, and Ryan is 44% of the votes. However, that can all change. You know what I mean? That can all change. What is this dickhead doing now?
Wait, hold on. He's saying, yeah, you can fuck off, bro. If you don't like it, piss off. Simple.
Yeah, do one. Do something right at the bottom.
Where is this? Right at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here. No wonder only 12 watch. What a load of tosh. Why? Yeah, go, innit? Let's not be holding you hostage. I don't know why you feel you have to make a big statement about it. Do you know what I mean? Just go. Do you know what I mean? It's like, who's holding you hostage?
We'll help you along your way. Ban him.
Yeah. We've helped you now, so you can't come back in anymore.
Yeah, do one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just do one. Kopfather, take over while I sort my bits and bobs, yeah?
Yeah, man, no worries. Where are we up to? All right. Rabbi says, my phone died, just got it switched on. Hugo says, nah, can't beat those classics. Clive says, Hugo, and big up, as always. Rabbi says, 7 family. We know what you meant. Hugo says, Clive, big up, always. Ravi says, any bad comments will be booted out. I'm not having it. Yep, anything you see, Ravi, just boot them out. I'm watching the chat like a hawk, so if I see any, I'll just point them out. Clive says, Rav. Hugo Ekateka says, yeah, I mean, Ryan. We know, I know what you meant. I kind of figured that out. Thanks for that. Paul Smith, we need to move on from Barcola, who are bench warmer at best, with a lousy first touch, erratic dribbler, and poor decision making. Why are we thinking of spending 140 to 170 mil? Because there ain't much else out there, unfortunately, Paul. I agree with you, mate. I don't want to spend that much, but that's the market because of your Chelsea's, because of your United's, because of all these teams going out and spending ridiculous amounts of money on them. It's inflated the market, and that's just how it works, unfortunately. And Sasha says, hi, Paul. Rabbi says, Rods, I just think Barcola, he's not a consistent and too frustrating. 100% agree. But he's only 22. He's got time to develop. And with the right manager, he'll develop well. Hugo says, yup, it's the market exactly. It's the 100 to 120 mils are the equivalent of a 50 to 80 mil these days. Exactly. When the market gets inflated by teams in the Premier League, like your Chelsea's, United's, all the rest of it, paying well over the odds and then paying ridiculous wages, it inflates the market, and that's just what it is. And the guys we've got are sell to buy, and they won't go out and do anything. Even if they sell money, there's a lot of players who's going to be on the chopping block. So pick your poison, unfortunately. That's what they're like. Rabbi says, Clive, big up, make sure there isn't any jokers being pratted in the chat. If there is, ban them if you see them before me. Yep, on alert, guys. There's been a few tonight. Hugo, price tag rises, so does everything else. Exactly, that's the point. And that says, I see Jordan Henderson on a free to Chelsea. Well, that means we just got captain material now. We should have gone to get him just for captain material because we never replaced him. Hugo Ekatekas, Chelsea got the doting daddies at Chelsea now. It's not so much they got the doting daddies, it's the case that they'll just do whatever it takes to win. That's a club, as owners you want, is they're going to do whatever it takes to win. That's what I want to see. Hugo, yeah, they just don't want freaking success, freaking idiots in charge. Well, they say to us we should be happy winning a trophy every 5 years. No. Why would anyone be happy with that?
No. We shouldn't be happy if we win one trophy a year. That should not be enough.
No.
We're talking about Liverpool Football Club here, not. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect any other club. Keep going, Cop.
Okay. Liverpool don't do bidding wars and back out easily. The true Ravi, they do. That's the point. It's pathetic why we buy for next season when we needed the players now. And that's the point. I've said that. They bought Mamadashvili and they ended up being absolutely wank. It's pathetic why we buy. Good.
I said send him back, Mamadashvili, anyways.
Yeah. Send him back to wherever he can. I think it's Jordan. Send him back to Jordan, I think. Uncle, you need to get to the Liverpool boardroom and sort this out. Or someone needs to get to the Liverpool boardroom and sort this out. There doesn't seem to be anyone there. I thought Billy Hogan handled the scouting. Apparently not. He just said that to be a dick. Like I done told you, FSG giving Ariola a bread knife to cut metal with, not hooking up the gaffer. Yeah, man. He's going to do exactly the same. He's going to be expected to play with what he's got. And what he's got is not enough right now because we've lost the left back and we've lost the right winger. We didn't have a DM, so we can't lose that. We need one because Endo, for whatever reason, actually I don't even know if Ariola even rates the guy. I don't know. Did he play in the game the other day?
No, he's injured anyways. He can't play.
Yeah, Hugo, I would read out your comment, but it's about that knob, so I'm not reading it. Yeah, slam that freaking door behind you when you do your idiot. Yeah, I agree, man. 100%. Don't come in here and start mouthing off. You're just going to get banned. We're not going to associate anything with you. We'll just ban you. Ravi says, you watch it as much as it pains me to say it. United will get the 21st Prem over us and we will regret it. I don't think they will because as much as everyone else seems to think Man United are back, no. You still came third in one of the worst leagues in years.
They will win it eventually. But it's not this coming season,
They won't win it before us. Yeah. And here's the thing, though, right? Can anyone honestly say, hand on heart, that they think Arsenal's just going to walk away with this title? Because I can't.
If we don't sort our shit out, let's just say if we don't sort our shit out up until the season starts, just see if that is us gone from the title, from the league.
I disagree. Look at the team Slot walked into. That won the league. Yep. It's all about consistency. If you're consistently better than everyone else, you'll win the league.
See,
if you don't lose 12 games, you'll win the league. It's the 12 games that took us out. We didn't even draw that many games. It was the bloody losses.
We didn't. It was more losses than draws. But
so convert those losses back to draws or wins like it should be, and we're much further up. In fact, we're closer to Arsenal. In fact, I think we actually win the league, if I'm not mistaken. You put us down to our normal amount of losses, say 3 or 4. How many points will we be on?
It'll be kind of the same, I think, but it just depends on goal scoring.
Because
they didn't lose that much. You only lost like 2 or 3. Arsenal.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If we lost the same
to 3 or 4. So what do we finish on? Have you got your table there?
I'll have a look quickly.
I'm streaming on X or to Wood. Big up to everyone on X. Hello. Just do some quick calculations on it. Because those games we lost was very winnable, especially the ones against Wolves.
We ended on 60 points. And Arsenal ended at 85. Only 25 points difference.
Okay. So do some maths and convert some of those losses to wins.
How many losses have we had? Let me have a look.
12.
12 losses
altogether.
12 losses. Okay, so 12 times 3, that is 36.
Add that to our total?
Yeah, but that's if we take out all the losses. So let's say
drop it down to 3 to 4.
So only to 3 to 4. So add 9 times 3. That's another what? Where's my maths gone? So another 27 points. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'd be above Arsenal, to be fair.
And what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Even with how many little amount of goals we scored, it was the losses that destroyed us. So how can anyone say to me, with looking at that logically, that we cannot win this league if we convert those losses to wins? Because we would have. If everything stays the same, Arsenal on the same amount of points, and Liverpool convert the wins, because it had nothing to do with Arsenal, because we drew with them and we beat them. So eliminate them.
Yeah, they didn't beat us last season, to be fair.
Keep the losses against City, because they probably would have happened. But eliminate the losses for the smaller teams, and what do you get then?
Yeah. The losses against who did we
Wolves.
lose to? Wolves. Oh my,
Fulham.
that did hurt. That
Leeds.
really did hurt. Did we lose?
lost
I don't think.
against
No,
Leeds
we
as well,
didn't. We didn't lose against Leeds. We drew both games.
Was it both games we drew?
Yeah, we drew home and away.
Can you see the results?
I'll have a look.
Brentford, yeah, we should have converted. We should have beat Brentford. I'll get through a few of these comments. Some of them we'll chop it up again. Ravi, you watch it as much as it pains me. Yeah, I disagree with that. I don't think United are as close to it as they think they are. Any Nunes news? Yeah, he's going to a completely different club, so everyone should be happy in the chat. Let's be honest.
Where's he going?
PSG? No. As it stands, with the players Liverpool have, where do you think Liverpool will finish, and do you think they will win any trophies? I'm expecting the Carabao, and I'm expecting him to get to the Carabao and win the damn thing. It's our trophy at the end of the day. Hugo, the way the owners do things, it's like we are mid-table freaking team. They ain't no footy winners, only interested in the money. And even then, they don't even make any. They don't really make as much money as they would do if they was to actually dip their hands in their pockets and then invest a little bit. They're saying about this big stadium that they did. Okay, it's done now. So what's your excuse now? You haven't got one. Mm-hmm. What are Liverpool doing to win the 21st Prem sooner or later? Converting those losses to wins. Basically, I've just proven my point with Mo. You put us back to our normal 3 to 4 losses. Even if you give us 5, we still pretty much win the league anyway, don't we? Don't we, Mo? I'm not mistaken. You still there, Mo?
Yeah, I'm here. What were you saying? Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
Yeah, I was saying to Ravi, if you convert the losses to wins, which they should have been, a lot of those games were winnable. We actually win the league with Slot. Slot would be a back-to-back if he actually did did his job properly and didn't throw on attackers for defenders. We actually would have won the league for the 21st time. But he was too arrogant, and I don't get this vibe from Areola. I don't think he's arrogant. I think he's humble. I like that. If we sort out defence, I think we will be okay. Top 4, hopefully, of Areola style. Not interested in top 4, right? Because 5th place gets you Champions League now, so I'm not interested in top 4 anymore. Zero interest. Little Kopfather, big up boys, big up little Kopfather. 12 losses Prem, 20 freaking altogether. That's just diabolical. Yet we still qualify for Europe. Very lucky. It's because the league was so weak. There's no other reason. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up high five. Rabbi says mentality. If we can get back to winning mentality, we'll win trophies again. We just need to get back to that because the players have been brought down by this idiotic manager we had. He was the problem. You've already seen that even Sunderland said after the game that was a different Liverpool they played. Not the same one. That was not the same Liverpool they played. Straight away.
That was Ballard, wasn't it, if I'm not mistaken?
It was valid.
Yeah.
Because he said that's not the same Liverpool we played in the Prem.
Yep.
That tells me straight away it's a different style of play, and that can only be built upon, which is good. Natasha says, hi, mister. Rabbi says, Brentford was bad. Brentford was horrific. Losses at Forest at home, worst 3-0 down. We should have beat them, right? No way we should be losing 3-0 at home. No way.
I'll just quickly say who we lost to. Let's just go back on it again. We lost to Palace. That's our first loss of the season in the Prem, put it this way. The away one. And then we lost to Chelsea after that, away. United at home.
Well, there's 9 points straight away.
Brentford away.
There's one.
Yep. City away.
I think
Forest
we lost
at
that
home.
one.
Yep. Forest at home.
We should have beat him.
Bournemouth away.
Should have beat him.
City at home. We should have beat that City. Yeah. We should have. Wolves away, which is fucking hell.
Should have battered him.
Yep. Brighton away.
Should have beat him.
United away.
Should have beat him.
And Villa away.
Yeah, should have beat him. So, you know.
When do we ever lose to Villa?
That I said we should have beat. Can anyone in the chat say to me that we did not have the players available on the day to beat them all, apart from City? Because I don't think we would have beat them with that crap mentality we had.
It's a joke.
Anyone's free to disagree with me, because you've just gone through that list, and I'm telling you now, a lot of those teams we should have destroyed.
That's not even me mentioning the draws as well.
The draws, leave the draws where they are. They're irrelevant to me. It's the losses I want to get down.
No, the draws are just important.
It was not that many draws, to be honest, Rod. It was more losses.
Yeah, I'm just saying that day, but the draws did not help either. Did not help. The draws that we got against the free promoted clubs. Drew gets a free promoted club: Burnley, Sunderland, and what was the other one? Leeds. Is it Leeds?
Yeah, we've not even gone into that. We could have beat them 3-2.
Thing is, yeah,
3-2.
The loss against Wolves, was as bad as us drawing to Tottenham at home.
Yeah,
that Tottenham team. Oh my fucking god! How
did we draw against them, man?
How did we draw against Tottenham at home?
What I was just saying to Mo as well is, when the Sunderland manager spoke about Liverpool after the game, he literally said that's a different Liverpool side. So that
it wasn't a manager; it was the player, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was Ballard. Yeah, it was Ballard.
Yeah, Dan Ballard, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's actually ex Arsenal.
He celebrated like a madman when he scored against him. I think it was him that scored.
Because they released him, innit?
Yeah,
they released him, so he's thinking himself, well, you see, this is what you could have got. You know what I mean? You understand? Yeah. Yeah. But like, there's a lot of stuff that happened last season, and that I thought, fucking hell, is this where we at? You know what I mean? Is this where we at? Do you know what I mean? Got this. Let's talk about Bradley Barcola. Let's talk about him.
Go for it. I've got to big up Natasha. Hang on. Yeah, big up Natasha. I've got to hi-fi.
Hi-fly.
Hi-fi. Mr. Hi-fi.
Yeah, that's what I got to. That's what I mean. Share the screen. Yeah. Yes, Liverpool have already indicated it. I can't get the words out now.
Initiated.
That's it. Initiated discussions with the encourage of Bradley Barcola and PSG. It's Entourage. Sorry, Entourage. Yeah, it's Entourage of Bradley Barcola and PSG. He is absolute priority for the Reds, who are determined to sign him this summer. This deal looks set to be complicated and largely depends on the financial package. Nothing complicated about it, is there really?
I was about to say, I don't think it'll be complicated.
Will not want to give us Barcola for anything other than a good amount, because they want to use that to go and get another player.
Who? PSG.
The club that they'll make it difficult for us in negotiations because they'll want to get as much out of us as possible for their. They'll call him their star man, even though he sits on the bench.
Oh yeah, and considering that the price they bought him for Leon, they didn't buy him for that much, probably about 40 million euros or some shit like that. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna want to make as much money as they can off him. You understand?
If you make 50 million, you've done well. There's 10 million profit. So you're just being greedy at this point. Take the 100 mil and get on with it. He sits on your bench. What are you missing?
Yeah, but the thing is about with these teams like PSG, it doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. They're going to get huh?
I know it doesn't work like that.
Don't work like that. I mean, to be honest, they did.
Come in, Mo.
These teams are going to want to get as much money as they can for these guys. You understand?
They're actually going to rinse us. They're going to rinse us.
Yeah.
Any
teams for our players.
Any club Liverpool go to now to get a player, that club will rinse Liverpool because they know Liverpool are in deep shit and they need players.
Yeah. We need players.
Definitely do need players.
I reckon even if we went to Bournemouth, I think they're rinse us as well. You know what I mean? One, because they're in Europe, remember, they're in Europe. Do you know what I mean? And they're gonna say, well, look, you know what? At the end of the day, right? If we sell one of our sort of like star players, yeah. If we do, then right, we're gonna have to get in something really good. And nobody really wants to come to Bournemouth. Really, it's not really. Bournemouth at the day is not top of the list, is they really?
If you're established, you won't go to Bournemouth. But if you're just coming up in the game and you're an unknown, you'll go to Bournemouth.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but that's what
it's like. They were just gonna put eyes on you in the Premier League. Eyes in the Premier League. That means you can go somewhere else if you actually do good. Like look at Zabania now. He's gone to Tottenham and he's the Champions League winner. Look at
has he gone to Tottenham?
Not Tottenham. Sorry. PSG. My apologies.
Tottenham, yeah.
I don't know why I said Tottenham. PSG. He's a Champions League winner now. What's his name? That geezer that went to Real Madrid centre back. I forgot his name.
Oh, Hoyson.
Dean Howson, yeah. Look at Semenyo. Like, they're going to put eyes on you in the Premier League and you're going to go to a bigger club. Anyone will come to the Premier League just to put eyes on them. That's all.
Of course.
But you come to the smaller clubs, you'll only pay like 10, 20, 30 mil for you. And then you get sold to a big club.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Which technically just makes you a feeder club.
Because the thing is about with Semenyo, yeah, with Semenyo, Bournemouth made a massive profit off of him.
Big profit.
I'm sure they got him from the League One team. It was a League One team or some shit like that. Some bollocks
somewhere, yeah.
It's something like that. Look, they sold him for 60 million. You understand? You know what I mean? Bradley Barcola to Liverpool. Here we bomber.
Who is that?
That's me, just me.
I don't know. Who's that seen here with bomber? Who's his source?
Jean-Paul, was it? That's some French name, bro. Oh. Right, this is what I'm saying. And Dicko sent me something, yeah? Yeah, he says, like, sources stress that if Liverpool bring in Bradley Barcola, there will be limitations to what more they can do in the market. We know this. You know this, bro.
So we get Barcola and that's it. Just
I reckon that'll be it.
That's it.
Yeah, I reckon that'll be it.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. We're in for a long season if that's the case.
Unless you sell Gakpo, Maka and other players. Yeah, that's it.
Long season if that's the case.
Yeah. And I think I honestly feel, right? I honestly feel that Areola does not want to. He doesn't want to sell Maka. He don't want to sell him.
So just get Barcola in and get on with it.
Yeah.
That's basically all I'm saying. Now, just get Barcola in and keep the rest. Put Rio on the right wing, play him on the left wing. Bob's your uncle. Let's go.
The
Well,
replacement for arguably, it's not even arguably, he is to me at least, greatest Liverpool player is Bradley Barcola. Liverpool Football Club for you people.
yeah.
Liverpool Football Club.
That's how they do business. Unfortunately, we hate it. We all hate them.
The thing is
But
about it.
unfortunately, they're our owners, and this is how they react.
Yeah.
So get Barcola in and just get on with it. That's what I say now.
Well, on the plus side, those centre backs they brought in from Senegalese, the Senegalese centre back and the Austrian centre back, the two kids, right? They look very good the other day. In that, obviously, I know it's pre-season, but they did look good. You know what I mean?
I think pre-season matters. You know, I do. I really do think pre-season matters.
Yeah, I know, but like in the broad scheme of things, yes, it does. But in some ways, it doesn't really. You know what I mean? Because sometimes at the day, it's like you could say, I know, other teams might not be trying that as hard because it's only pre-season, just trying to get their fitness back. Do you know what I mean? So, but saying that, it's saying that, be that as may, you got these two kids at the day these two centre backs that look really good in that game, especially the Austrian dude. Yeah, the Austrian dude was winning every header. She really every header. The Senegal kid was literally winning all these duels. Do you know what I mean? Now, what I'm saying that there's three guys, four guys at the day, yeah, that I would have on the bench for next season. That's Kumaz, Trey Neone, and there's two centre backs. They have to be on the bench.
Is Kumas any good?
Yes, he is. Because remember, he's been there for a minute. He's been there for a minute, and he really saw him in that season when we got all the injuries, and then he obviously Klopp had to bring him in. I remember they literally won the cup, didn't they? The youngsters won the cup.
Yeah, he was playing that day.
Yeah, and he was literally at the part of that sort of like that team with like Dan's, Kumas, Tyler Morton, and somebody else as well.
I was gonna say Oscar Bob. Not Oscar Bob. What's his name? Guy that went to Bournemouth. I want to say.
Bournemouth did he go on?
I forgot his name. The comments should tell us what. I actually forgot his name. My apologies.
Well, there was a setup there, wasn't there? There was a setup there of young.
I'll have to get his name. It's gonna irritate me now. Keep going, cool.
There was a setup
from our academy that you seen the other night that you'd actually take into the bench right now.
Are they
right back?
Are there any players that played the other night that you'd put on our bench right now as strength?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay.
The two defenders can definitely go on the bench. Definitely. Trey Neone, yeah. I think at the end he's ready for the first team. The way
Is he a 6?
He's a CM. He's a CM.
We'll put a D on his name. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he's CM, and he's got defense, isn't it? No, but he's got defensive qualities about him as well. So even for like the game the other night, he's bulked up a bit. He's not that skinny kid anymore. He's bulked up.
What was the formation? Does anyone know the formation we were playing?
Formation was 4-2-3-1.
Oh, God, I hate that one.
You know what I mean, but what happened at times it went into a 4-3-3. That's what I saw. You know what I mean? It's like
4-3-3.
Yeah, he went into something like that. But like what I'm saying is this trainee only showed good strength, and he can pick a pass as well. He was always looking for that through ball, to place it through, and he coped well. He really coped well. And as I said, the defenders coped well. Remember, in the first half, Sunderland had most of their first teamers out. Yeah, And you got to think about it, it's like these kids coped well. Yeah, there were some changes at the end of the second half, but then the changes were to the fact that you're just putting them on our level now because we had changes with obviously young kids and all that. So like it was kids for kids, sort of like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But they coped very well. I would definitely put those two young kids on the bench. I was definitely Trainioni's going on the bench and Kuman's going on the bench. So 4 players out of that lot. There were 4 players out of the youngsters that I did see that I will put on the bench. You know what I mean? So I was chatting to Fuzz today and I was saying, realistically, we could save ourselves some money this season. We could save ourselves money.
No.
I know what you're saying, but
You speaking FSG language. Yeah, you literally
No,
speaking
but
FSG language now.
Well, we have to, because we have to speak FSG language because this is what we're faced with. You understand what I'm saying?
every time I try to speak FSG's language, everyone says to me I'm wrong.
No, but you have to
buy players.
But what I'm trying to say, we know this. We know at the end of the day that we sell players to buy players. That was never denied. That was literally never denied the fact of the day that we sell players to buy players. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I would rather not do that. I would rather not talk like FSG in this situation to say that save ourselves money. But that's what we're going to be faced as, because we all know it. And if they get this Bradley Bacola deal over the line, that's all they're going to buy. That's it. That's it. You ain't seen no other player coming to that team unless it's a super bargain. I'm talking about a super bargain. You ain't seen another player come to the team. So forget Ryan.
Is that enough?
Sorry?
Muniz and Barcola, is that enough?
We know it's not enough. We know it's not enough. But, bro, what do you want me to do?
We can't do anything here.
You want me to, I can't do nothing. Do you want me to say it today that FSG and they is going to spend tons of money and we're going to get we're going to get enough centre backs, we're going to get midfielders, we're going to get enough wingers, we're going to get a strike. No, I can't say it because that's not happening. You know it. You know for a fact today that they'll buy Bradley Bacola which it looks like that's going to happen. It looks like it's going to happen. Yeah, they buy him, and that'll be it. I'll be so surprised. Yeah, if they do buy another player. Like I'm talking about
a few players to buy another player though. So they'd have to sell Gakpo. They'd have to sell someone else.
Yeah, and I don't want them to sell any players. I do not want them to sell any players. It don't make no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. But this is.
Let me ask you this. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
What if the Barcola situation actually doesn't happen, and Liverpool PSG negotiation, whatever its situation is, falls off, and Barcola either stays at PSG or goes somewhere else, like the Diamande situation now, and we actually end the transfer with Jeremy Jacquet, who we've actually got last season, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And Victor Munoz, and that's a Liverpool 26-27 season for you. Do you actually think, with the squad we have right now and Victor Munoz and Jeremy Jacquet, do we have a chance at least winning something?
Yeah, we have a chance of winning something.
Put it this way, by name, as we are Liverpool, we always do, yes. But by players, do we actually have any? Bear in mind, we have no actual suitable right back right now that can play. An actual right back. We do not have a decent, like a backup centre back. Jeremy Jacquet should be back before the season starts. Same with Van Dijk. We don't have a backup striker. We don't have a actual right winger. We don't have a 6. Basically, fucking sack the club.
There you go.
Sack it off.
You know what I mean? Because what you just said then, the scary thing about it, Mo, it's a possibility of that happening.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if it actually does happen, Uncle. That's the thing. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a possibility of that. There's a possibility of that happening.
I
Like,
swear, if that happens, sack off the club, bro. Sack it off.
eh,
So sell it to fucking Jeff Bezos or whatever. Sack it off. My Amazon Prime subscription is gonna go to transfers. Might as well, innit? If that's even ever happens.
but I'm just saying this, right? If they only want to buy Bradley Bacola, that's it. We have to look at the options that we got at the club. We have to look at the options we got at the club. And that's what I'm saying today. Bring in those centre backs, put them on the bench. Yeah. Trainioni goes on the bench. Trainioni should get more games. Yeah. He can play a double pivot with Graham Birch or even sort of like McAllister. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you'll have Barcola on one side, Victor Muniz on the other, and then obviously you can have a mixture between as like strikers and that, right? As the strikers, you can have a mixture between Isak and Ekitike when he gets fit. You know what I mean? And then you literally still got Wirtz there. You still have Wirtz there. So we're gonna have to look at Wirtz, Gappo, and Graham Birch and all stuff. So
And that's the thing as well. That's the thing. God forbid. Sorry to cut you off, Uncle. God
No,
forbid.
got you.
Yeah. God forbid we have a major injury. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what?
No. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let's say
Because
because Isak is not like he wasn't like this injury prone like he is with us now. He wasn't like that in Newcastle. But let's just say he gets another injury now. Who's actually a striker at Liverpool other than Ekitike and Isak?
Well, right, any.
Get Jaden Dance.
He's
He'll be
injured.
our number 9.
Jaden Dance is injured, isn't he?
So how
Nice.
Will Wright will be our number 9 then.
Yeah.
Will Wright.
Jaden Dans he's fit. He's fit. They didn't play him the other night, obviously due to precaution and stuff. But I think the next game he'll probably get some minutes in the next game and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You understand me? But yeah, we're
the false 9.
fucked. You know what I mean? We are fucked. Do you know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm saying today. So like some of these academy players, right, could play a pivotal role this season. They could play a pivotal role this season. Do you know what I mean? With some of what we got.
Uncle, so far it's not even a could. It's they will play.
They will play.
Right.
It's not even could.
Yeah.
Can't
That's
be
why
a could so
Areola has
far.
already started.
Yeah.
Has already started preparing them. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you know, look, the way I saw Trainioni play the other, I've always rated that kid anyway. Do you know what I mean? But the way I saw Trainioni play the other night against Sunderland, he kind of like, yeah, this is what I want a midfielder to do. I want him to take command of that midfield, dictate it. Do you know what I mean? Because all the battles, yeah, about the battle of the game is won in midfield. If you win that battle in midfield, 3 points are coming your way, or titles coming your way. Do you know what I mean? Trophies coming your way. You've got to command and dictate that midfield. And I saw Trainioni the other night, and he said, right, you know what, I'm on now. Yeah, I'm here. You understand me? You know. Remember that he put the through ball in for that through ball in. Szoboszlai, you know, passed it to his left, and then Kumos did the rest. Do you know what I'm saying? But he started from, you know, training
What did
only.
you think of Szoboszlai's goal?
Sorry?
What did you think of Szoboszlai's goal?
Fucking
It's
crack, wasn't it?
just fucking Szoboszlai goals, isn't it? That's the norm
was
for him now.
incredible, that volley.
That's the normal for
That's
him
what
now.
he's capable of. When you hit the least shopping, that's what he's capable of.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, yeah, but he's like shooting wise, it's kind of like Stevie G a little bit. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah. I said that the other night when he scored that goal. I said that's Steven Gerrard, bro.
I actually don't want to jinx it or anything like that, but he actually looks like him when he shoots a little bit. with them goals
It's
at
actually
least.
kick taker,
Yeah.
man. 9 times out of 10, he
He's-
draws a free kick.
He's got the same number as well. Might have our new Steven Gerrard on us, boys.
Let me go through some of the chat, and we'll get back to that.
Bradley Barcola, if he comes in, we'll get number 11. What do we think about that?
Oh my fuck! You know what? You know how they retired?
I don't get.
God rest his soul. Number 20 is retired at Liverpool. Might as well do it for the same with number 11 because I don't think anyone will come in and do what Salah did.
You know what it is? Yeah, I don't care what number he gets. Just get him in. Just get him in.
Apparently, it's number 11 going to X.
Hugo TK says can't beat those classics. Yep.
True.
I think you might be talking about the 80s tunes, isn't it? Hugo and Ant. 7th, I mean. Okay. Big up Clive. That's coming from Hugo. Any bad comments will be booted out. I'm not having it. Yeah, facts. I don't know why people just come in and do all that stupidness.
They're trying to be funny. And they're not.
Stupidness. Yeah, I mean Ryan. Yep. Did you read this one out here? This one here.
Yep.
Read that one out. You read that one out.
And that one.
Where did you get up to?
You started it, so it should be.
I start. Oh, here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
big
I
up
want to
Natasha. Yeah, big up Natasha. They are saying Vinny Jr. to Arsenal. He ain't going there.
No chance.
He ain't going there. Yeah.
Thing is, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's just say no chance to know. Like it actually might be happening. I'll give you about maybe 20 to 80, maybe 30, 70. 70 he actually stays at Madrid.
Yeah. That's
Because he might be like doing all of this so he can get a better deal with Madrid.
yes. I think it is.
That could be, yeah.
I think it is. I think he is doing that to get a better
But if
deal.
Vinny Jr. is available, there'll be other teams that are going to jump on that.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I don't know if you trust. I don't know if you actually trust Ben Jacobs or not, but I don't know if you've seen that he was offered to Liverpool and Liverpool said no.
I don't
That
believe.
doesn't surprise me.
I don't believe that because
That's what Ben Jacobs said.
Yeah, the price that he was offered to Liverpool would have snapped that up. Because they said it was. Do you know how much they said it was?
What was it?
18 million.
18.
Yes.
1-8.
1-8, bro.
Nah,
That can't be right.
no chance.
No, that's why.
That can't be right.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think the whole thing's right anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because you will never be offered at low price.
18 million for Vinny.
Yeah, number one, he will never be offered right.
Bro, Fat Ronaldo will be about 25 million now.
Because I think what it is with Vinny Jr. He's only got a year left, hasn't
Yeah, he's got 1 year left in his contract. Yeah.
he? He's got 1 left. Yeah,
Still, it wouldn't be 18 mil. It'd be something like 30 mil.
Yeah,
40 mil, something like that.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm going to understand what I'm saying to you guys. This is why I don't think the whole thing's true. Because number one, Vinny Jr. will not be offered to any club for 18 million. Yeah, and yes, say they're right. Yeah, he was offered to Liverpool for 18 million. Not even Liverpool will be so stupid not to snap that up.
Yeah.
Are you sure? We had Arnie Slot.
No, they would have took it. They would have took it. Fuck Arnie Slot. They would have said to Arnie Slot, fuck you, we're getting him. They would have said that.
Arne Slot was the head coach. He wasn't the manager.
He wasn't the manager. So he don't get a say who's coming.
Yeah, he doesn't get a say who comes in.
That's what I kept on telling people. I kept on
He wasn't even a head coach. He was a head, but he was a dickhead.
Yeah, well, we know that, but in title at the end of the day, he was a head coach. But what I'm saying, this is what I was trying to explain to people, right? When they're saying about Arnie Slott's looking at this player, he could get in that player. I said Arnie Slot has not got no say in who comes in and who goes out. He's got no say. He's just a head coach. You know what I mean? You don't say jack. All you do is just shut up and coach. That's all you do. Simple. That's it. I hate that. But we don't have the players to build the squad to win the 21st Prem.
No one's got this Prem under wraps, though. That's the thing. This Premier League is still wide open. Arsenal don't have it under wraps.
but you'll feel more comfortable if you had the players. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was feeling more
definitely.
comfortable. We had more players, of course.
We
But
just
the
need
players we
we
had
just
last
need
season barely
depth.
scored any goals.
All we need is depth. Our depth is as deep as flipping ironing board. There's nothing there. There's actually nothing.
Wasn't
Stop
Gakpo our highest goal
that.
scorer as well?
That's an island board, you know.
Was it Gakpo or Ekatike who was our highest goal scorer? I think it was Ekatike, if I'm not mistaken.
Can be.
Barcola is heckling for a new contract offer, forcing PSG to come back to the negotiation table. Barcola and his agent need to stop using NFC as pawns in the negotiation. Apparently, Mr. Highfly, apparently he's refused to sign a contract. This is what the whole thing about is.
Yeah, that's what Fabrizio said. He's not signing any more contract with PSG now. That's it.
Yeah. He must know, if he's not signing a contract, he must know that his playing time is very limited. He must know. You know what I mean? It's like this: you're hungry, and if you don't buy food, how you're gonna eat? So it's the same applies to building a squad to win. I hear that, Rav. Liverpool should go and get Mamouche. He has handed in a transfer request. That'd be good.
He didn't. Did he? Because we would have heard if he actually did.
Yeah. Well, no, I know that from last season he wasn't happy. Scott is also available. That's Alex Scott. Apparently Chelsea looking at him, you know.
Talking about Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his deal with Jordan Henderson?
I know, innit?
Did you hear that?
I heard that today. I was like, what the fuck?
I guess you want a leader.
Yeah. I heard
Jordan Henderson going Chelsea. Crazy.
Yeah, I heard that today, man. I heard that today. You know, that's just craziness. We'll talk about that in a minute, actually. The opposition players saying that it's great to hear. So glad we gonna get our identity back. I hope so. So, Mo relieving the nightmare from the the nightmare from last season. Ouch.
What do you mean reliving? We're still living on it.
Yeah.
He actually still here.
It's true though. The players lost interest. Danny Welbeck is available. Would you have him at Liverpool?
Yeah, he's gone Chelsea now.
Apparently he's going Chelsea.
Yeah, he's going Chelsea. Yeah.
I wouldn't have him at Liverpool. Hell to the no.
He played for United, so nah, he ain't coming to Liverpool.
Nah, fuck him, man. Even if he didn't play for United, I wouldn't have him there. I don't think he's that good. You know what I mean?
He's a decent backup.
He's 30 years old as well. What are they doing, Chelsea? What the fuck?
35, isn't he? 35?
Yeah, you're right, actually, you know.
Okay, now.
You're right.
Right.
You are right.
But then they have Liam Delap, so it makes sense, to be fair. This actually makes sense.
He's supposed to. I'm not being funny. There's rumors that he's supposed to, you know.
Oh, I mean, Ipswich is back in the Premier League, so might as well go back there.
No, but there's rumors that they supposed to back for the other side. To be honest.
For the side.
Oh well. I'll explain to you later.
All right.
I am.
Okay. Okay.
All it took was one word.
It took me a second, but I got there eventually.
Stop it, Mo. You're great. You're great, Mo. You're great. I am sick and tired of Barcola to NFC talks. The Amanda used NFC for his negotiation with PSG, and now Barcola. This saga's bait for the fans to remain hopeful that FSG are working on transfers. That's true, you know.
But other clubs do the same. Other clubs do the same thing just to come to us. So I'm not going to say anything about it because they do the same to get to us.
Yeah, but it doesn't sort of like. Let's forget about other clubs. Let's talk about our club because, obviously we should be literally worried about our clubs, not what other clubs do.
I couldn't care less about any other
You know what I
clubs.
mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm talking about our clubs and what Mr. High Fly is saying. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. You know what I mean? This is what I'm wary about. I'm wary about this whole thing comes into nothing. Ends up with nothing. Do you know what I mean? And it's not as if we haven't been there before. Has it?
I've been there plenty of times.
Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing about it. Do you know what I mean? I hope it doesn't go that way. I hope not. Do you know what I mean? I won't be too happy. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's every more and more. It is looking likely, but you know what? I'm not going to believe it till he comes through the door. Gappa has turned down Fenerbahce.
And he should.
Yeah, of course should. Welbeck going to Chelsea. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I wouldn't mind Welbeck. At least he finds the net.
You can also find a Zimmer frame.
It's not that. I think if we sort of resort into Welbeck, well, it says a lot about our team, doesn't it? We were cruising versus Leeds like vanilla ice on his 5-1 and ended up drowning.
That's because Canate made that silly tackle to get them a penalty when there was no need.
What'd you say? That's almost two. What'd you say?
I was just singing Easy E song, cruising down the street in my shake fault. There, the word cruising.
No, I was saying that Leeds only came back into that game. The momentum switched when they got that penalty when the ball was going out for a goal kick. And Canate fouled the player in the box. There was no reason to do that. It wasn't going anywhere.
Facts. FSG couldn't sell rain to the clouds.
Couldn't direct the seagull to the coast.
Fuck's sake. You do know that's a special kind of usefulness, isn't it? A special kind of usefulness. Yeah, special. Was it Rod's DM'd you bad news? Yeah, I read that. Read that out. Read this one out for us.
Uncle gets suited and booted and take Mo and Kopfather with you tomorrow to get Liverpool. Go into the boardroom and get it sorted tomorrow on transfers before the window closes. I'm not being funny. We could literally walk in there now and work because nobody's there.
Yeah, genuinely.
Nobody's there. Richard Hughes has got his Liverpool laptop set up and he's just looking at it like, what the hell am I supposed to do with you?
I know, it's just shit. Yeah, go on.
We get Barcola in good night in terms of business. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's done. I'd be very surprised if they get anybody else.
Sorry to the clouds. FSG are weak negotiators. Teams won't spin us like roulette wheel because they know we need players. Yeah, want to spin us, yeah. Wait until you lads see what I sent Rods. Yeah, about the bad news about only Barcola and that's it. Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
One second.
Yeah.
I'm literally, I'm gonna put it up still. Give me a second, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, carry on the chat.
Oh, okay. Did Ravi. Looks like the club's briefing don't expect much if signed Barcola. Wow. Answer, strap in. Watch the PR around the youngsters. Exactly what I said before, that they're going to bring the youngsters in because that one game against Sunderland and the other games are going to play in pre-season. All of a sudden, these kids are going to look really, really good in pre-season and they're going to throw them on the bench because that's all he's going to have. It's ridiculous. Here we go. The roller coaster ride has started, isn't it just? Verge hasn't had a pre-season and Ali as well. Yeah, true. And Ndukwe can't play this season, Rods. Who's Ndukwe?
That's that guy Austrian youth.
All right, okay.
Why can't he play? Hold on, why can't he play this season?
I don't know.
No, ask him why.
And in the chat, when I get down to you, tell me why I can't play. Hi-Fi, Klopp's pre-season games were terrible. There's something boring to watch. True. Kumos was like a madman against Sunderland, one of our better players. His pressing was crazy, damn. This is
He
what
was.
we need. Yeah, because he's willing to play for the badge.
See, this is what he's put. He goes
Hello,
sources.
me. Hello, me.
Was that?
I can see me. Beside myself.
Not that. Not that. Yes, sources stress that if Liverpool bring in Bradley Bacola, there will be limitations to what more they can do in the market. So talk to you, and what's this here? Hold on. Without any major outgoings from Ariola's squad, there is an understanding that this summer will not be like last summer when a club record 450 million was spent.
They didn't spend 450 million. Where do people get this number from?
One damn minute. For these FSG clowns.
They only get the number that was spent. They don't get the number that was sold.
Exactly.
So 450 million can't have been spent if 237 of that was sales. That's impossible. How can you spend 450 if you've lost 237? Maths, hello, maths does not have maths. Let's see.
Oh, that's what I figured. Oh yeah, this is that guy can't play the season, and then we've got this one here. Go on.
Has to go on loan.
You don't have to. What?
Okay.
Let me stupid.
Probably train it further down.
Huh?
Klopp's pre-season games were terrible and something boring to watch. Klopp's? Do you mean Slot? What do you mean Slot? Kumas was like a madman against Sunderland, one of our better players. His pressing was crazy. Damn, this is what we need. And who needs a DM when we have trade off? Lol.
Trade off.
Play him in the 6. Bob, they will promote few kids to squad depth. We will keep Endo Gomez plus kids at 4th choice centre back. Probably.
You can't. Sorry to go see. That'd be stupid to keep Gomez as a centre back option because he can't stay fit.
Yeah.
When he does get fit, you need to get him out the door quick as possible.
Yeah, he's got legs like Weetabix, just falls apart. Hugo Ekateka says, "How do 4-2-3-1? I do hate that formation. Needs to change as the midfield is open." Exactly. That's why I don't like it. FSG is developing youngsters. LSC players as an excuse and an option if decided to drop their transfer business this summer. They're just going to promote the academy. Bob says, "I hope we get Barcola, Ryan, and sell Gakpo plus Spence."
I don't want Spence, man.
I don't want Spence. I've seen him in the World Cup.
Bun Spence, man. Bun that. Why are you brands that? Why do people want Spence? Why?
I don't get it. Need FSG to go. You will get the arguments here. Uncle's Army are going to take FSG out eventually. Bob says, "We were net spend 250 million last summer. We already spent 100 mil this summer. Muniz jacket, we ain't spending 500 mil this summer. Expect too much in one summer." Yeah, true. If you ain't going to sell half of that, net spend was 200 and odd. Uncle Rods is now totally 100 was watching FSG business tactics. We hate FSG. We hate them with a passion. We'd rather they weren't here because they're useless. Yep, we already got 2, so that could be it unless we go Barcola. Yeah, because that what they could say is that's free signings we've given you. Even though Jacket was in January, they could say we give you Muniz, we give you Jacket, and we gave you Barcola. That should be enough for you with the rest of the squad. That's what the excuse will be. And you can also bring in players. You can also bring in players for the academy as well. That's the excuses, guys. Strap in. Liverpool turning into mid-table man them now. That's the thing, though. If that league is anything like it was last season, it's not going to be strong enough to be a good league. We're missing out on the free players. Yeah, Goretzka and stuff like that are also free as well. Why are we jumping on them? It's free. Just get them some Goretzka was for free. That's a player I'd sign. Goretzka.
Yeah, of course.
Chiesa was a backup striker. Muniz Gakpo can do the job there as well. I don't want Chiesa as the striker, though. Play him as a right-wing option if you can play him. FSG does not have sellable assets in the academy to bring in transfer funds. Who is available for selling the academy this summer? Nobody. Will Chiesa play? I'm not holding my breath. You know what? He might do because he played really well against London and then he scored a goal, if I'm not mistaken. Injury because of Conquerhead's shitty training methods. He was horrible at training. Mr. Hi-Fi, agree, bro. LSC headed to the mid-table tier. Let's hope not. Ravi Dans, is he actually in Liverpool long-term plans? That's what you get. Got to think about. I 100% agree with that.
I think what it is, I think it's any player that's gonna go on loan, it's gonna be Dan's. It's gonna be Dan's. Any player is gonna go on loan. Don't you think, man?
Jaden Dance.
Yeah, any player. If any player that's gonna go on loan, it's gonna be Jaden Dan's. It's gonna be him.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And could be. I don't know if they're going to use him or not, but Bajcetic could be as well.
Does he even play?
Well, he hasn't played in God knows how long. That's what I'm saying. They're probably going to take him. They're going to take him, but put him in a loan.
Not played since Klopp.
Well, they might do.
Ravi says, Hi-Fi, we are the joke. We are. Hugo says, so glad Saboso got the contract out of the way. Yeah. Now let's let Maka sign it as well. Ravi says, LFC fans, we are building towards something, but we are actually heading towards mediocrity. Exactly. Yeah, he's had a 5-year contract, didn't he? 0% chance of 600k salary. Big up, guys. Yeah, we're not paying 600k. Who the hell are we paying that to? He wants out because of Jose's comments about celebrations, etc. Remember? Yeah, he might want out. But there's bigger teams than Arsenal who want his signature. PSG might throw the name in the hat, you never know. Hi-Fi, true, you can't build without the foundations, and FSG and the club are moving like foundations. Build me up, Buttercup. But don't break my heart, but they actually are breaking fans' hearts. Well, they're trying to build a foundation on quicksand, that's the problem. Stop policy, I'm the only D-head at the club. Arsenal need to pay 150 to 180 mil if they want him this summer. Also, salary more than 600k at extreme BS. Only Saudi or Real Madrid can pay him. 600k? Good lord. Uncle, you will have to go out your football kit and get into the team and start playing centre forward. With my knees, you can do a better job than me. Henderson on a free. I'd take Henderson on a free just to be a captain again. We're going to be honest with you. Ravi, I'm talking about winning the next 2 years to win the 21st Prem. I don't expect Ariola to win it in the first season. If he is challenging and taking the club the right way, that's a good start. And that's what I want to see. I want to see a style of play and I want to see some points on the board. That's all I want. That's all I'm really wanting. But I also want a trophy, so I'll take the Carabao because it's a winning mentality you're creating at the end of the day. That's what you need. Ravi, 1,000,000% agree. FSG and the club are breaking fans' hearts. Of course they are. They don't care. Travis says, Chelsea linked with Welbeck and Henderson today. It's too funny. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's 35. He scores goals more than most of the youngsters in the Prem as well. True. Mr. Hi-Fi, FSG, it's their court to fix it. Yeah, 100%. Brian, relegation world champs. Big up everyone. The market has gone nuts, but you have to pay if you want the player. That's it. Nat says, hi, Brian. Brian says, hello, Natasha. How's everyone? Hi-Fi says, Richard Hughes, last day in the office should be streamed on live on LFC YouTube as a humiliation ritual for his terrible performance as a sporting director in LFC. Well, guys, we call him a double agent. He looks like It looks like James Bond. I'm just saying. So basically, they buy Barcola and that's it. F what else the team needs. They ain't doing up Sister Sledge thinking of you. Yeah, true. That's it. Spencer's a very good footballer. Quick as F, but he is not okay in his head. I don't want him at all. I don't want him because the decision making he was making for England is just ridiculous. I didn't rate him at all. Ravi, winter jacket in January. I know it's winter in that month, but they've taken the P. Doles about recent signings this summer, and that says any more news on the buyout. You mean the buy-in? Nothing. That's got a bit quiet. I've not seen anything about the consortium recently.
It's gone on quiet, isn't it? It's literally gone on quiet.
Yeah,
that sort of like
because
that.
it's come to the forefront now, so it needs to be shut down again for a little bit, and then it'll come back up.
Yeah, yeah, probably, but
You
I
know what
don't.
they're like?
I'm
PR
not.
merchant.
I'm not too sure it's going to happen. To be honest, I'm not too sure it's going to happen. Someone telling me at the end of the day, sort of like it's gonna all fizzle out. It's gonna all fizzle out. They do this
Thing is
just
about FSG though, we know they're greedy, and if this produces money for them, they'll go ahead of it. You know what
yeah.
they're like, money orientated. If it produces money, they'll go ahead of it. You know what they're like. Everyone knows what they're like.
The only thing is, it's like with everything that they say about it's gonna happen good to the club. It's basically fizzles out after a certain time. So people stop talking about it. And you just don't hear nothing about it. You know what I mean? Something like this buyout thing. Well, not buyout, but this
Buying.
inv- this investment, something like this, right? They should be still talking about it, but they've literally stopped. They've literally stopped talking about it. I'm telling you, I don't fancy our chances that happen. You know what I mean? Any more? Read this one first.
What's the difference between an orange and an FSG owner? You can get juice out of an orange.
Stop that.
LFC buyout options are paper talk, nothing more.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think there is something in it. It's just that I don't think it should have came to light just yet.
I admire your optimism, my friend. I admire it.
I've got to be optimistic. Hey, I was optimistic about Slot not being there next season. I'm keeping my optimism going, mate. I said from the very first time I came on your show, that guy will not be here next season.
I didn't want him there that season.
If that's the case, then Cop, can you tell us what we're gonna win? What we're gonna win next season?
Carabao.
I will be
If
here in
Slot
like
can get to the final of the Carabao, why can't Ariola?
yeah. To be fair, yeah.
It should really. Right.
We'll be here. We'll be here like in February, March time. If we go to the final and win it, we'll remember this.
But the only difference in Ali Slot and Ariola, the only difference is that Ali Slot had better tools than him in the first season. He had better tools,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think FSG is going to give Ariola the right tools in order for him to put his best feet forward.
But is everyone just thinking that Isaac can't go on a madness? Are we assuming that he's not going to go on a madness and score loads of goals?
We're not assuming nothing. We're not assuming anything. Well, I'm not anyway. I'm not assuming anything. I'm going on facts of what FSG does.
Yeah, but we already have Isaac. So all he has to do is get his shooting boots on, score some goals, and then we got them,
Yeah, but we're still short. We're short. That's what I'm trying to say. We're short. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if our man gets his sort of like shooting boots on and whatever. We're short, and we were short last season. Yeah, right. I mean, we're going to be short again this season. These players like Ekatike and Isaac can only they can only do so much.
Yeah, but goals are currency. You need to keep them at the other end, but goals are currency.
Yeah, but what you can score, bro? You can score 3 goals and the opposition score 4.
That's what I said. You need to keep it on that end. You need to keep it on that end and put them in that end.
Right, and the only way we're going to do that is get reinforcements at the back. Reinforcements in the midfield. That's the only way we're going to do it.
But we don't know how good Jacket's going to be. We don't have a clue. We just know he's from Rennes.
Yeah, I know he's going to move. We still need reinforcement. We cannot go go through a whole season playing on 4 competitions with just 2 centre backs.
Season.
Again, we can't. We can't do it. It can't be done. Because if one of them gets injured, we are fucked.
Yeah,
we are royally fucked. You know what I mean? So really and truly, in days, it's like them mans that they can do their job. Yeah, but if you're lacking numbers in your team, it's gonna be a long day, bro. They can only do so much. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I'm speaking from facts. Where these guys that the guys at FSG don't really give you your best chance. Don't give you your best chance of sort of like you know, really being able to do something really special, because they're always kind of like leave us short. Like even that season, when last season, when they brought all those players, yeah, they still left us short. We still need the left wing. We still needed a DM. We still need a centre back. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
How are you supposed to win things if you're constantly leaving a team, a squad short? You're constantly only giving your manager or your head coach, you're only giving certain tools in which to work with. You're not giving a full range of tools. Do you know what I mean? Like even against Man City, they've got a hammer, pliers, wrench. You know what I mean? Everything, screwdriver, electric drill, electric screwdriver, everything. They've got everything there that they need to do the job. With us at the day, we've only got a few things. He's like, well, I need I need a wench at the day. I need a wench at the day to do this job. Use a hammer. They've been told use a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, at the day, right? They've been told that they need to put square pegs in round holes. Do you see what I'm getting going in this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's very hard. Yeah, it's very hard to do a job.
Salah went on a madness, scored loads and loads of goals for us, and we won the league. Wasn't Diaz?
The fact. This is what you got to understand. The fact is, we had a different team. Team.
But the attack was subpar. Let's be honest. Nunes couldn't hit a barn door, and Diaz, well, he wasn't doing great that season.
But Diaz was scoring. Yeah, but Diaz was scoring that season. Scoring that season. Nunes at Nice was scored, on a rare occasion, but he did score important goals. And obviously Salah went on a madness. But what you got to understand is that our midfield was right. Our centre backs was right. Everything in the day was right. Because by right,
we still got the same midfielders that we won the league with. Gravenberch.
We haven't really got the same midfield. We haven't really got the same midfielders.
We have. Gravenberch was the midfield. It was Gravenberch, Macca, and Szoboszlai. We still got all three of them.
Szoboszlai. Where was Szoboszlai playing last season?
Oh God knows. He was playing.
Oh, exactly. He
was playing everywhere but his actual position.
Yeah. His actual position was a midfield, but he was playing everywhere.
Yeah, because of the fact,
Yeah, because of the fact that we never had a fit right back. Do you know what I mean? These are all areas of the field, right? If it's any other team, right? Any other team that is serious, right? When the January transfer window comes, that's getting addressed. But we don't do that. So then that day we have to pull a player that's in midfield. We have to pull him out and bring him out into as a right back. You know what I mean? You got people like Curtis Jones that day was playing right back for most of the season. Even when it was
he was a right back in the academy, so that does make a little bit more sense than Szoboszlai.
But you got to think about it. When Sami Hyypiä started off in football, he was a striker. We never saw Gerard Houllier. You never saw Rafa Benitez that they playing as a striker, did he?
No,
do you know what I mean?
Changes, of course it does.
Huh?
Your position changes, but if you was a right back, then you do have right back qualities if you was in the academy, right?
Yeah, but you ain't played that for you play playing in the academy and playing in the first team, and that is two different things.
Completely different.
It's completely different. You stepped up, and you stepped up, and that's your position now. Is at the end of the day is to be at the end of the day a midfielder. So the greatest majority of the time, all the time in the day, right? When you're in sort of like in the first team, you're going to be sort of like playing as a midfielder. And remember, when you're in the academy coming up, when you come up in the academy, like under 16s, under 18s, under 21s, right? Remember that they're always continuously looking for your right position. Right now they find your right position at the day, which is a midfielder, right? What is it that you're supposed to stick to that? You stick to that thing there. You know what I mean?
You could say the same about Joe Gomez. He was a centre back, then a left back, then a right back, and then a CDM. He actually played CDM for Klopp.
Yeah. He played CDM. But how many games did he play CDM?
Oof, too many for my
That's what he
liking.
done. He played 1.5 games as a CDM, and he started
More
off.
than that. He played a bit more than that.
No, he never. He played 1.5 games, bro. 1.5 games. He didn't play a lot. He played 1.5 games. I know exactly. And he played a 1.5 games with that. Do you know what I mean? And the
Yeah,
thing
but
is,
that makes him a versatile player, doesn't it? So he plays right
yeah,
back,
but the
centre
thing
back,
about
left back, CDM.
when he started off, and then when he was at Charlton, he was a right-footed left back, and he could play. He can play along that sort of like that a back four. That's fine because he is a defender. When he's a fullback and he is a defender. Even if he's playing in midfield, he was doing a defensive qualities in the day, right?
So that player was a CDM then.
He was like no, he was playing as a six, as a DM, yeah. That's what he was playing at, right? He played there, yeah. They often do these in teams like Barcelona and this and that, right? They often play like a DM. They'll play him as like a right back or a centre back. It's defensive qualities. But when you've got somebody like Curtis Jones, which got used to in the first team of being a forward player, and you're down now asking him to go back in his career, go back to the beginning now and play right back. It should not be done. That's square pegs in round holes.
Yeah, I agree with that. But he does have the right back in his locker, is what I'm saying.
It's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. It's not going to. Even if at the day, so like, right, even if Sammy Hippier at the day, right, right, had a striker's quality in his locker, a striker's quality in his locker, but he was never once asked to play as a striker when he come to Liverpool, or even when he was at I'm sure, was it with Feyenoord? It was one of those teams abroad. I think it was a Dutch team. I think but he wasn't he was never asked to play as a striker, even though he had defensive qualities. Once you found your position, and once you come from the ranks of your academy and you found a position, say, right, that's your position. This is what you're playing. That's what you're supposed to play. You're not supposed to go back and play right back, because even when he did do that, even when he did go back and play right back, yeah, right, he made quite a few mistakes.
Yeah, she shouldn't be there.
He went quite a few mistakes. So what is it today, right? It was clearly something that he tried as he's trying to develop. It's clearly something in the day he tried to do as playing as a right back in the day, right? Then they said that, well, no, you know what? You're no good as a right back. You're better off in midfield. You're better off in midfield. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is your position.
I hear
even though he's played that before, it doesn't mean that today that A, you should be playing it in that position again, and B, it doesn't mean he's got the quality of that, because there may have been a situation that they're just finding his position, right? And I had him as right back. He said, right, you know what? Then you're not very good as a right back, so we're gonna put you in midfield. Then they put him in midfield and said, right, that's you. That's you. Do you understand what I'm getting?
Midfield anyway. Doesn't our right back just play as a midfielder anyway?
What's that?
Doesn't our right back just play as a midfielder anyway?
No, only a DM. Only a DM will play as a right back. Trust me, only a DM will play as a right back, because a DM and they basically is a defender, but he's further forward up the pitch. Do you know what I mean? He's supposed to stop the balls coming through midfield. You know what I mean? He's supposed to sit in front of like the back four. So basically, it's kind of like you got 5 defenders. That's what a DM does. So you can get away with playing him as a right back, centre back. You can get away with that. But something like the position of what sort of like Curtis Jones adopted, yeah, you can never turn back and play him as a right back.
No, because
he wasn't good at it. He wasn't good at it. Do you understand what I'm getting at now? He wasn't good. He wasn't good as a right back. That's why he went into. That's why they put him to midfield, and it showed. It showed it, and it showed it in the day, right? When sort of like when the balls were coming towards him in the day, right? And he didn't know what position to stand in. He didn't know what position to stand in. It's like, for instance, certain days, sort of like even with Trent. Trent should never be playing right back.
I 100% agree with that.
He should have been playing in midfield because when he was in the academy, he was in midfield. And some of the games, right? Players at the day used to run past him.
Mm-hmm.
The game against Man United at the day, Man United when we drew 2-2 against them, yeah, right. Most of reason why they scored the 2 goals is because Trent and they was constantly out of position. Same with
shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Same with Curtis Jones. When he was we lost and drew certain games when he played right back because he's constantly out of position. He's constantly getting caught out of position. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking that day, why are you playing this guy as right back? Because clearly that's not the one. Fair enough at the day. Fair enough. And they Szoboszlai did a bit more better than Curtis Jones. But still at the day, there was still mistakes happening. Because these players at the day used to be in midfield and used to play at the day further forward. They only do that job at the day to ask to do it.
And I don't want to see Jones there ever.
Exactly. Sorry to call you for I need to go now. But sorry about that.
Where you going? You mess.
I need to go to sleep. I'm waking up at 6.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, we need to go work.
Well, you working tomorrow? Oh, you working?
Yeah. We need to wake up at 6. That's what it is as well.
All right then, bro. Listen,
thanks. Kids that off, Rod, so everyone else doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. Only work sometimes. I'll be working at Nottingham Forest.
Winkles are off, not everyone else.
Yeah. So listen, Mo, I'll give you a shout in a week and we'll do it all again.
No worries. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. All right, take care, people. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll do a live show tomorrow. I haven't done one in my channel.
And he's links in the
for
chat.
A while.
He's links in the detail. Yeah, he's links in the description. Please click on his link, like and subscribe to his channel. Support this young brother, man. Support this young brother. You know what I mean, bro?
Work.
Bless up, bro. Love and respect.
Thank you. Take care, Cop. Take care, Uncle. Bye, boys.
Bye. Let me just sort this thing out. Oh shit.
Nat loves this question time, doesn't she?
She does, doesn't it? Yes.
Let's ask her question time again.
Excuse me. Heartburn, man.
Set up a question time debate with a panel.
Right now, innit? She loves those ones. I was saying, I was gonna do something, but oh no, I've got to do this, innit? I've got to do this. Right, I've got to go here. There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, let's go through the chat and then we can bust out of it, man.
Yeah, man. Where are we up to?
Hold on. I know we're up to right that one.
Ravi, is our second keeper going to be our number one? Hopefully not. We need Isak in Newcastle form. That's what I was saying. We just never know. Maybe we can score a load of goals and we keep them out. Who knows? Because we could actually win again. Slot won the league with Klopp's team. I 100% agree with that. But he also won the league with a goal scorer. And that's what we have right now with Isak if he gets his boots on. Lads, save your excitement to winning the league in 5 years' time. Big up Liverpool. 100%. That's what FSG want. They want to build a team to compete, to win, just to sell them all again and rebuild it again. They did it 5 years ago, and they'll do it 5 years later as well. We've got to get out of this mentality, get them out of here. Brian relegation world champs, get Jeff Bezos to buy Liverpool. He's worth 200 billion. I would not mind that. I'm happy with that. Why is no one telling the board this is what we need to go and get? Because there's no one there. Richard Hughes has got 2 laptops at the moment, one for Liverpool, one for Al Hilal. Mr. B's in the building. Good morning, gentlemen. Hope you're both doing good. You'll never walk alone. Always, mate. Nat says, it will be last day signings. Oh, God, blimey, not again. Does Jeff Bezos care about football? He does, actually, yeah. Funnily enough, he does.
Mm.
Although he calls it soccer, so he's got to get out of that mentality.
Soccer.
They call it NFL football, but I'm telling you now, it's glorified rugby, mate. You're playing American rugby, that's what you're playing. Uncle Rod's Kopfather Mohammed, you guys speak the truth. Not many LFC channels can do the same. Respect to you guys. Thank you, high five. We appreciate that. Travis, Verts was a bad purchase. There is no space for him in starting 11. If everyone is healthy, I start Szoboszlai, Maka and Grav any day. Nope. I disagree with that. If we're going to take anyone out of that group, it's going to be Grav and Birch, and I'll keep Maka, Szoboszlai and Verts in. That's what I personally do. FSG like to make do and mend. That's the problem with them. A lot of Liverpool channels I've seen think they work for the club. I don't care about FSG. I care about Liverpool, the team that I've supported long before FSG even came here. Verts is a good buy. It's that waster of a head coach that effed it up for the players. Right, people. Verts scored pretty much all the time before he got injured. He was scoring on a considerable time. I'm not calling him a bad purchase. I'm saying he was mismanaged.
Yeah.
I don't think Bezos like football, but he would employ football people to do the football jobs. That's what you should do. That's common sense in football. Bezos will come in and just to make money for himself and will be no better off. Bezos is already rich. Why would he want to make money at Liverpool? FSG are serious about winning sport excellence, so brothers, trust your instincts and judgments about the media info about the LFC sell or percentage ownership. I do agree with the percentage ownership. I think they would go for that because they're feeling the pressure from not just Liverpool, but their other franchises as well. So they could take some of the pressure off themselves by getting someone else to look after Liverpool for a little while. In their heads, that's them saying we can go back to America and concentrate on baseball, not Liverpool. If you're successful on the pitch, you'll make money, 100%. FSG are not serious. Everything is being done to mislead fans' hopes and expectations for the club's winning the culture. I will never stop believing in Liverpool, though. I don't believe in the owners, but I believe in the club. Do the current owners care that Liverpool are successful on the pitch? No. Did Mo fall asleep from Ravi? They should do an open debate. FSG, Richard Hughes, and Liverpool fans as the audience to answer questions. They won't do that because Liverpool fans, real Liverpool fans, will rip them a new one. We won't back down from them just because they're our owners. We won't care. I'll go down there and personally have a conversation. I don't live that far from Anfield. They should be, because if you're not successful on the pitch, you're not making money. But they're making.
I think isn't this guy new?
No, I've seen it before. Brian Relegation's world champs. I'm sure he was on the last show. But even so, Brian, welcome to the channel, my mates. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done that. Natasha says, like a question time debate. Yep. Nat says, Uncle can be asking the questions. And Uncle is on form tonight. Question time. Here we come. Hi, fight. Uncle Rods, I agree. Managers and coaches use their players to play different positions and roles. This way they can cut corners with their transfers, even if the position changes don't work. Exactly. That's the point. And Anfield said, doesn't matter what you're worth as an owner, SCR and UEFA FFP make that irrelevant. Ask the Saudis at Newcastle. True. He's got a point there.
Yeah, big up Brian, man.
Big up Brian, mate. Big up.
Right. Well, I am feeling mega tired now, so I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Thanks for everybody joining in tonight. Do you know what I mean? It's a good show. We're joining in tonight. I should be more likely back tomorrow as well because I should have a new mic. Do you know what I mean?
Have a new what?
Microphone.
Oh, microphone. Okay. Did you find Question Time DVD, Uncle?
What's this with question time, man? What's all this?
I used to watch it all the time, but I stopped watching it for a while.
Yeah, I ain't watched it for time, man.
It's a good way to judge how the country feels about it, or at least I did until I saw that they pick various audience members in various places to peddle what they're trying to push. So I was like, I'm not really hearing what they really think, then am I? Big up Uncle Rod's Kopfather, great stream today. Thanks again. No worries, high five anytime, mate.
Big up. Okay. Yeah, time to go.
Yeah,
if you're going to watch this on the replay, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Okay, and also hit the notification button. Descriptions. Right. Descriptions. Hold on 1 second. Actually, before we go, one second. All right, let's end the poll with Bacala won. I did a poll to who you pick between Barcola, one of them, Barcola to come to the club, and I put like Barcola or Ryan, and 56% said Barcola, 44% says Ryan. So Barcola's won that.
If that's on BBC News, that's close.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because 51%'s a majority.
Yeah. So let me show you, guys. Let me show you Kopfather's website,
Yeah, man.
where you can get all your tasty T-shirts, man. You know what I mean? Look at that, man. It's all Kopfather's tasty T-shirts. You know what I mean? This is his website, man. Get involved, man. The OM clothing. Get involved. Look. He's even got his email address there as well. Get involved, man. Get involved. Look at that. Look at this. Good quality T-shirt. That's N90's one you done for a minute.
Yeah, I did that while I was talking to him as well.
Yeah, right. This is my one. I like that one actually. And you got this one here. You've got got a lot. You have got a lot here. You know what I mean? Guys, get involved with this site. The link is in the description. I'll be putting that link in the description each and every time when I can remember.
Fucking ref, and Mo has already got his T-shirt as well, and he absolutely loved it.
Yep. There you go.
Liverpool Prophet got his T-shirt as well. He absolutely loved it as well. He even used that logo on his YouTube as well.
Which one? Booking Ref?
No, the Liverpool Prophet. He actually uses that T-shirt's logo on his profile.
Oh, this one here.
He uses that.
Yeah. Guys, get on it, man. Get on it.
See that Kopfather one? That was my first creation.
Yeah, see it there? Look, Areola as well. Areola.
Areola here.
Straight at Anfield.
I don't sell silk pajamas just yet, but I do on my other site, the onclothing.co.uk. I do on there. I sell all sorts on there. I've not updated it for a while. It's all branded stuff as well, guys. Adidas, we're sponsored by Adidas, so some of the clothing on there is actually Adidas, and I'm also sponsored by Under Armour as well.
Yeah, guys, you need to get involved.
The only reason I have to use on sell shirts is because commission comes to there directly, and I can't sell them on my own site, unfortunately. That's why I've got to use them like that. But if you guys want to put in the onclothing.co.uk, you'll see the real site, and you'll see all the branded stuff as well.
Yeah, guys, need to get involved, man. Get involved. You know what I mean? Get involved, man. Too many nice things here to sort of like.
The Hillsborough one. Go down. Show them that Hillsborough one.
This one here.
Yep, I got inspiration on that one when I was walking through Buncombe Shopping City, and the T-shirt said "Walk on, walk on." So I used "Walk on, walk on," but then added Hillsborough in there as well.
Look, you got multiple sizes. You got small, medium, large, XL, double XL, triple XL,
5.
four, quadruple, and you got 5XL. You know what I mean? So can't go wrong, man. Guys, you cannot go wrong, man. Get involved. Get involved.
Arnie Slots one makes me laugh. He's got a smug face saying Arnie Slots out.
Yeah.
Saturn roll for Uncle. So on the actual site, that's just the one I've got to use to sell their stuff on my. Even though it's connected to my store, I've got to use the store in order to use my store. What in the world is that? It's connected to my shop, my actual store online, but I can't sell them on there, so I've got to sell them separately. It's weird. I've never seen anything like it.
All right, then, guys. Let's get rid of this. All right, then, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, love and respect. You know what I mean? Peace. We're out, man. Peace.
FSG out every time.
Each and every time. Take care, guys.